Principal, interest, taxes, insurance, right? So when we're buying property, and like what they're talking about, our average consumer, right, is holding the property for 6-7 years, correct?
Right.
The principal pay down is not really being paid down in the first years of the deal, correct?
Right.
So therefore, their principal outstanding balance is staying high, yes or no?
Yes.
Interest, what's happened to interest rates? So the interest rates are going through the roof. We're going up and going up as a month over month and a year over year ratio as a percentage went up dramatically, right? However, now it's coming down. I'll put that. But what caused this absolute slowdown in the beginning of Q3 of last year was because the interest rates. That was the number one thing that literally put the entire freeze on the real estate economy, and therefore starting a huge national slowdown overall. It was principally caused by the interest rate hikes, right? What's this? Okay. What about taxes? Your taxes are
deductible or not that high.
right? But the taxes are higher because you're paying a higher price when you're buying houses now, yes? So your cost of property acquisition, your taxes are higher because of the price. But what's not being factored now is your mortgage interest deduction, when you talk about taxes, can't be offset. Does that make sense? On your personal taxes, correct? So you're paying interest rate, but you're no longer able to deduct it from your taxes. But what's happening is, so we talked about this about three times ago. So summer of last year, we were talking about what the impact that is going to have on taxes as it relates to right now. When people are realizing they don't get that tax write-off that they used to have, and what effect that's going to have on their personal tax returns and what their tax liability is as a consumer, right? So not only do we have this, but what's this? Insurance. Steven's here. Steven, share what's happening with taxes.
Did somebody say insurance?
No. But I want you to share about insurance as far as it relates to the PITI, because what is happening with the cost with insurance?
Sure, cost of insurance is going up. We spoke about it, I think, last week or the week before.
Come over here so they can see you.
Sorry. Cost of insurance for homeowners insurance is going to go up this year. The insurance companies paid about $14 to $20 billion in claims from the Woolsey fire and the Camp fire. They're great with giving us all that money, but they want it back. So everyone that owns a home should expect somewhere between 20 and 40% increases this year in homeowners insurance.
Yeah, so when
your mileage may vary, but that's going to be the average.
When you look at what's happening with your consumers and what the challenges are, it's not one impact. We're talking about impacts across all the main things that we're talking about right here. So getting like what is an estimated closing statement going to look like, because consumers don't know about what's happening, right? They're getting hit from all different areas, and none of them are positive for them. They're all negative. That's causing a contraction in the market because of the uncertainty of what they're going to have to pay, and most of the things mean that they're going to pay more. So if I bought my house 4 years ago, and I'm in an interest rate at 3%, I couldn't go buy another property for 4%, right? So the reality is when I'm looking at that, and then if I go buy another property right now and I have to get new insurance, my insurance rate is also going up by, say, 20%, right?
Yeah.
So not am I only going to be hit with a higher purchase price because the appreciations have gone up, which means my tax basis is going up, my insurance is going up, my interest rate's going up, my lack of interest rate deductions is going away. So do you see what's causing some of this problem? And yet it doesn't, that's what happens with our sector, but the reality is the economy is not going great in general. We've got some challenges out there, but overall we have a very strong economy, yes or no?
Yes.
We have a strong economy. Thank you. I want to share that perspective because I agree. As it relates to insurance, it's a problem, and it's adding more cost onto the homeowners because, again, insurance is spread over all of us, right? It really is, right? Woolsey fires, like all the fires that have happened, the floods that just occurred, all these things, we're paying those prices over the next 5 years, 5 to 7 years.